We were sitting at a big
The 19th of April,
stick knocking,
1775.
a knock thing.
American militiamen raced through New England woods to intercept a column of British redcoats.
Yesterday it was
This
bong
was to be the
knocking.
day when the yearnings of some
BBC
Americans for
bombs.
independence would explode into outright war.
World War III.
These downtrodden Yankee
New
farmers
extension.
were doing no more than defending
Extension
their
Yoda,
homes and their
yeah.
freedom against the tyranny of King George
yeah.
and his ruthless redcoats. Or so the myth goes.
And that's like Bigfoot Billy's Magic Mountain over there. So.
But this was no
Sure,
spontaneous
Mountain.
uprising.
Yeah.
It was a deliberate declaration of war against the mother country. In this series, I'll be exploding some of the myths about the struggle that forged the American
ancient
nation.
Mexico or Egypt.
It was a war
basically.
that trumpeted high ideas
Today.
and then saw them trampled underfoot. It promised
On a
liberty,
haunted pyramid.
but only for some.
Sacrificial one.
It was fought
But-
in the name of unity.
Those are just the
But in
Tyrone
reality,
Bighams.
it divided families,
Of our
pitting
government.
brother against brother.
Nothing.
The American
Coming up with
Revolution
Bigfoot
was in
Billy.
fact a
Honestly,
bloody
if
civil
I
war.
wasn't Bigfoot Billy and I didn't rip out all those videos, I would never go near that area. But I do. I think Bigfoot's extremely safe because of the bond. After many years of shooting them with pellet guns, fucking mushroom sacks the size of a garbage bag, full of death caps, rotten boards with nails on them, fucking ambushes, throwing
American
bananas
militia
and
and British redcoats
rocks
had been
and all
brothers in
kinds of shit. I
arms.
did everything at
fighting the
Bigfoot.
French.
I did my worst.
But the
Now I just give them
Allies
bong
were
rips because I seem to like it more chill. I don't like
The
having
British barred American settlers from exploiting the wilderness to the west of the
ones and a
colonies
couple
to avoid
Planet of
conflict
the
with
Apes,
Native
like
Americans.
King Kong, bigger ones. But
The colonists felt hemmed
sounds
in
weird,
behind
no,
what
we're
was
in
called
California.
the Proclamation Line.
West Coast California, we got like
By
100, we got
1770,
like
resentment was
30,
burning
20
fiercely in
to
the very
100 foot waves
heart
that
of the
come through here.
colonies.
I
Boston,
guarantee
capital of Massachusetts,
you just
is
migrated
the
here
crucible
because
of the American
it's such a
Revolution.
gnarly environment right in
In
central
1770,
California. The jet stream comes
Massachusetts
over
was
here.
the
They can
most
see the
red
weather coming
of
through.
the
Perfect
13 British
habitat.
colonies in
You
North
know, all
America.
that sort of thing.
But strangely,
And I guess as the habitat
Boston was one of the
sort
richest
fucking
cities in
drying
the
up
land,
and wetting and
heavily dependent on
monsoon
its
flooding
trade
out.
with the mother country.
Okay, well anyways, this
The
is the
standard
table
of
where I had
living
the cages
here
back in the
was
day, and
far
that's why
higher
they're
than
so
in
small,
Britain.
because they're out in this little shady
The American
environment.
colonies
Don't be a
had
shade
never
steer
had
when
it
it comes
so
to
good.
plants. I'm out in the sun, put a shady umbrella on them, what are you gonna do? But I'm back to my house now. House. It wasn't like a football field, it wasn't
Boston was booming, partly because the whole city was virtually one great
in the
tax-free
rainforest,
haven.
drones,
People living here
pines,
paid about a 50th of the tax
firs
levied on
and
their British fellows.
oaks and all that over here, and
city
then on the
was
other
full
side it appears to be
of
the
people
habitat
on
of
the
the
lake.
Bigfoot, this tree area.
Craftsmen and traders,
And then the redwood
hungry for
trees.
fresh opportunities,
Unless they live in a giant big
But some
basin
of them
redwood tree, you know,
felt that their
house,
freedom to make money and get
like
rich
open air 'cause they
was
have
being
some
restricted.
Yeti fur, Bigfoot fur, they like to stay out in the environment. They can't handle it. Closed hut, they just like to sleep and have some people look out at them.
The expanding British Empire demanded that the American colonies trade only with her and not with foreign
It's gotta
powers.
be sunny out.
This chokehold on
standard
trade didn't really hurt the
Later in the
established
afternoon,
Tory
it's
elite,
always a little random.
who'd already made their fortunes.
Nap
But it
and
frustrated the
sleep and
rising
wait,
generation of
the
entrepreneurs,
nightly hunt.
hungry for new business
I don't know
opportunities.
everything about Bigfoot, but I didn't go to
To
school for
Boston's more
Bigfoot, but I
radical
watched a lot of
citizens,
Bigfoot documentaries,
Britain
mainly
was
all
no
of them.
longer a benevolent mother country, guiding her
I took
children
that
across the globe.
information to brain and heart
She'd
and
become an old tyrant.
practiced and learned some of my own techniques. Scent trap,
And in the taverns of Boston's back
camera
streets,
trips,
there were disgruntled citizens
throw the
ready to
camera up
turn
over a
that
bush in a
anger
tree.
into action.
recent cut
Using
for Sasquatch
agitation and
research up here.
propaganda,
I don't know if you
they
prove
hoped
it
to
exists.
provoke a heavy-handed
Based on all the
reaction from
footage
the
that's
authorities.
on so much drugs,
They
they
were
didn't
to
really look the same
revolution
at all.
what yeast is to
I'm
beer.
telling you, buddy.
And the most
Strange music we
influential of
played
them
to
all,
all the time.
the man who's
They're
been
raised in
described as the
Tech Nine,
Marx,
David Lynch.
Lenin and Danton of the
That's about
American
it.
Revolution rolled into
Little
one,
Nicki Minaj
was this
during
man.
mating season, so.
Sam Adams, the brewer.
Like Al Soon.
Like many radicals, he was motivated partly by a sense of personal grievance.
Prehistoric.
His father
caveman.
had lost a fortune in a banking
Woolly
collapse.
caveman ape status.
Adams had a flair for
much
plotting.
on the magic
Since his
plan.
days as a student firebrand at
We
Harvard,
give to them as they
he'd
can
been
like,
playing with the
goals.
idea
Amazing,
of a revolutionary
like,
break with Britain.
Get
Citizens
their apes,
who
like,
came to the New World
can't
came
go collective.
as free men.
They
And
definitely
they
can't call
had
them drug dealers.
unlimited authority. They could have established
Almost
an
as like the devil,
independent
and,
country if they
they
wanted
can't.
to.
Working behind the
They
scenes,
can't-
Adams was
can't
the
really get a
revolution's
police arm 'cause you get
political and
shot with a bow and
intellectual
arrow by some
driving
hippies,
force.
so-
George
I guess
III
we've lost a
referred to
few
him as the most dangerous man in America.
Woods with all the hippies.
At his side were John Hancock,
The hippie
merchant,
wars,
smuggler,
Bigfoot
and the
versus
richest man
the
in New
hippies,
England,
the hippies versus the
and
Bigfoot.
Paul Revere. By night, Revere was an
Put your drugs
arch
and your
propagandist
guns
for the
down
Boston
and
Revolutionaries.
Watch some Bigfoot Billy on the TV.
By day,
like a
he was a
normal
silversmith and engraver,
Usually
and
in
would
the
use
entire
these
world
skills
or
with devastating
anywhere,
effect.
Rap world, government, criminal,
For all their
Literally.
plotting and agitation,
celebrity,
these militants still
regular
had little
people,
real
town
chance of
people,
mobilizing
redneck,
popular support.
urban legend, redneck
Then one
legend,
incident
all that
gave
were
them the
corrupted
opportunity they
and
needed.
Real.
and provided
Real
Paul
lit.
Revere with the
We're
ideal
blowing-
chance
we're
to show
blowing
off his
smoke.
propagandist
Walking
talents.
through a tunnel in the face of the devil and the Yeti.
In 1770,
Bigfoot,
Adams began to
Sasquatch
exploit
conspiracy.
tensions between Boston citizens
Covered up
and the British
very
troops billeted in the town.
as we should. By,
He called
by
on
all
Bostonians
reasons,
to
all
demonstrate
rap
against the
music.
Redcoats,
Videos on
known
them.
dismissively as
On
lobsters.
motherfucking television, and it's how Bigfoot, you know, that's just how we'll deal with it, nigga, you know.
On the
Bunch
5th of
nigger
March,
laws and all that
1770,
whatnot. Fuck that,
a
fuck
crowd
the police and
assembled
the
here
best
outside the Boston
documentary.
State House.
I'm gonna sell it on
attacked a
CD,
British
so it's
sentry.
going down anyways. People are gonna throw
An
that
officer led up a relief
up.
party,
Anyhow,
which was
anywhere,
immediately
anytime,
taunted
whenever
by
that
the
can
angry
get
mob.
high. Real
Someone
high, make some rap music.
shouted
And then
fire.
go to work later. Because I stall.
The hard-pressed
I'm bowling
soldiers
like a king.
did indeed fire.
I literally
3 citizens were killed and 2 more mortally wounded.
didn't get them blazed.
This was certainly
but I
a
put
tragedy.
rat cage,
But it
bird cage
wasn't
out there
a
that they're
deliberate
fascinated
massacre.
with, literally, like, the smells and whatever come off that, their monkey nostrils.
Paul Revere saw an
Flared up.
opportunity to
No,
rewrite
everything.
history.
Oh, great.
A messy riot with a tragic
all
end
time.
became a calculated
Why
massacre,
am I higher than
which
everyone?
highlighted British
History,
tyranny.
Historically, in these centuries.
This is
From Boulder
Revere's
Creek,
propaganda
California.
masterpiece. Probably one of the most influential images in world history.
Getting ready for my ultimate
It does take the
documentary.
occasional liberty with the truth.
With all the rap music.
The Redcoats, like fierce barbarians grinning over their prey,
2,500
approve the
and smells
carnage
ready to go
and
right now.
enjoy the day.
Looking at a
Their firing
dangerously
squad
smart
looses off a devastating volley into the crowd,
90 psychopath.
and a cowardly British
On the loose.
assassin shoots from a window.
Ripping up guts lyrically. And
But
doing
perhaps
mind tricks,
worse,
confusing the
it's
fuck
whitened out one of the
out of
victims.
everyone.
Crispus
And just getting
Attucks
ready to go make a
was Native
fucking
American
song.
and African American, but he's shown here as white so as to have more propaganda value. One of the most remarkable things about the print is the speed at which it was produced. It was being sold in 3 weeks of the event, before the news even reached London.